Hey, welcome back to my channel where every Wednesday night I do a Seint video. I'm a third-year pro makeup artist, creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass. You can always go and watch that intro video. Real quick, while we're getting started, I am going to just powder my face super quick. And then I want to show you just a couple new fun color combinations you can use with some of our new products. This is our Feather Blot powder. I've had some questions about our powder. Now, our vanilla dusting powder is our original powder, and that is made with talc. And so talc is really nice. Makeup artists love talc, and as you know, Sephora is getting rid of all talc. The EU wants to get rid of all talc. Everyone is getting rid of talc. So thankfully, Seint still has a little bit of talc in their vanilla dusting powder, and what talc does is it makes you have that very airbrushed look, and it's good for setting. What I like with the Feather Blot is you can use it for setting as well, but if you want to go into areas where you have pores, it just kind of blots your pores. It kind of blurs them. It's a blurring blot powder, okay? Now, I have had this makeup on, what time is it? Oh gosh, I don't know, is it 5? I've had this makeup on for 7 hours. I'm wearing all Seint. By the way, can I tell you, my under eyes look so good, y'all. My under eyes look so good. I did Vaseline, of course, and then I did Seint 03 color corrector, and then I did a little bit of Maxine's Revenge French Face. You know, French Face is one of my favorite concealers in the world. Here we go, let's see. My friend Leah started it, and I'm so proud of her, and I use it a lot mixed with Seint. But get this, I can't wait to tell you this. I did my very first big pharma campaign today. Normally I do campaigns for L'Oreal or Zip Microcurrent or who else have I done? Rock Skincare. You know, like I work with big brands. This is my first big pharma brand, and it's for eye drops, and I can't talk about it right now, but I wore all Seint, and I even used Seint in the video, and look at how pretty this is. Oh, if anyone's wondering my allegiance to Seint, I don't know why you would, but I love it so much. It is so beautiful. Okay, so what I want to do right now is we have a huge truck out front, so I apologize if you hear noise, but it's not going away anytime soon. Because I have a neighbor who's obsessed with cutting wood, cutting logs. He loves it. Okay, I'm gonna take our black pencil because I want a little bit more drama on my eyes right now, okay? So I did that, and then I'm gonna take my, so far Seint does not have a smudging brush I like as much as this. So I'm just gonna show you what works best. Sometimes I love the Seint brushes, but they just don't have a brush that works this well. And I'm not gonna pretend like they do. And this is the best smudge brush in the world, okay? So do you see the difference in the two eyes? This is just a little bit more drama because I wanna add a little more drama to, let's say we're out all day and we look great and we love this look, but now we wanna punch it up for an event, or you know, you wanna punch it up, you're going out at night and you wanna punch it up a little bit. We're just gonna add tiniest bit of black to the lash line. My eyes are very neutral. I have a little bit of chai, I have a little bit of basic. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so there's the eyes, but here's where the fun comes in. I have maybe the tiniest bit of pink, but I want to kind of do like a deeper blush. I don't have contour and I don't have bronzer on today. What? I know, I don't. So what I want to do is I want to take a little, I think this is Renaissance. Let me double check. And FYI, I'm doing shorter videos the whole month of October for so many reasons. Okay, we're going to do a little Renaissance. Okay, Renaissance is so pretty for fall, but I'm gonna show you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, do you see that? So pretty. So I'm putting it on my cheekbone, but also where like sometimes I actually do put contour. Not pretty? And then I'm gonna do a little bit on this side because I'll show you why. I'm gonna do a colorful mouth. I know what you're thinking. What, Michelle, you only do nude. Well, I'm doing color today. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And then I'm gonna take this side of the brush and taking the tiniest bit of Renaissance. I'm gonna go, oh my gosh, add a little bit of Renaissance to that outer eye. Do you see that? Makes it cohesive. Isn't that fun? Isn't makeup so much fun? And then, you know what's funny? Every morning I wake up, I'm like, whoa, my crow's feet are getting more and more prominent. You know what I have to wonder? The last time I Botoxed my under eyes was June of, oh wait, no, maybe it wasn't June, November. So it's been 8 or 9 months, okay? Botox usually only lasts about 12 to 16 weeks, but I bet I had remnants of it because every month my crow's feet are getting deeper and deeper. And you know what? When I'm wearing makeup, I love it. I love my crow's feet when I'm wearing makeup. I know that sounds so bizarre to some of you. When I'm not wearing makeup, then I'm like, ooh, all you see is my crow's feet. But when I'm wearing makeup, it's like, I don't know, it makes me look a little more mature and it makes me feel just fierce. I just feel fierce is, I guess, the best way to say it. Okay, now watch this. This is what I'm gonna do. I want to take, I wanna start with Pepper. Where's my Pepper lip line? Okay, I wanna use Pepper first because you'll see why. I want to do a softer, more nude lip liner. Before I go in with a dark one. I'm also using my phone today. Let me know if you see a difference. I'm actually having problems with my camera, and so I'm gonna be using my phone a lot this month, okay? That is Pepper. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty with a nude mouth. I love it. Mulberry, okay? And it looks kind of burgundy, okay? And what I wanna do is it goes on a little softer with Pepper under it. It's not quite so dark and bold. And then look, that's what I love about these chunkies. Then you can take the side and you can fill in the outside of the mouth so we can get an ombre look. Okay, so just the center of my lips are naked because I'm using the side of the pencil. Okay, going for kind of an, oh, looks like Betty Boop. Going for kind of an ombre look, okay? Then I'm going to take Sugar Plum, and Sugar Plum looks crazy, right? But it doesn't look like this. It's our new lip gelato. Looks like a Barbie pink, but it's also our only lip gelato that has the tiniest microscopic glitter in it. Oh my gosh. So pretty. Okay? Tell me that is not absolutely beautiful for evening or, you know, daytime wedding or heck, church for some of you. Isn't that pretty? You could do it with a softer liner too and get a softer pink, but I wanted that kind of like deep ombre with the pink in the middle. And this is what the pink looks like. It's so pretty with the microscopic glitter, okay? And then I have that Renaissance, right? But then now I want to take the tiniest bit of my Dahlia, okay? Because I got I got the cute, cute, cute Renaissance. I'm gonna take a little Dahlia and do Dahlia a little bit more towards the apple and then blending it right above Renaissance. Who is feeling 80s makeup? Without being like costumey, who is feeling this? Who are my makeup girls in the 80s? Okay, so we have the darker Renaissance. We don't have contour today. That's all Renaissance with that little bit of Dahlia. A little bit of Dahlia on my nose. That's just me. You do not have to put any blush on your nose. And then remember, I haven't used this in 7 hours to put my Athens on, but I'm gonna take it and now I'm just going to blend all around the blush so that it's all nice. Oh my gosh, I feel so feminine. I feel so Barbie and so feminine. You guys see me. I never wear bright colors. I never wear deep. I never wear bright. But that's changing because I really want to have more fun with makeup. And I just think that's so pretty. That is so pretty. With that little bit of Renaissance on the eye. Okay, hold on. Remember our pigments? I rarely reach for them. No reason. I never wear bright colors, but I'm gonna start reaching for these more because they're so fun, okay? And I wanna take this like deeper color right here. Ooh, look at that. See, it's not too scary. Okay, and then I'm gonna go over that Renaissance. Kind of sets it, but it adds more color to the eyes. Y'all, who is this? I know you're shocked right now. Michelle, what is this look you're doing? Right? Isn't this fun? That is so pretty. Now, remember how we did black pencil? Well, I was never planning on keeping it black. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take, the edge brush. Is this the edge brush or the sketch? I don't know, it's this flat one, okay? And I'm going to take this gorgeous eggplant right here, okay? Gorgeous, gorgeous eggplant, look at it. Look at that, look at this. Eggplant, okay? Take gorgeous eggplant, and we're just tapping right over the black. That's all we're doing. You don't have to blend. Tap, move over, tap, move over, tap, move over. That's it. I know you can do that. That's easy. I know my 80s girls out there can do that. My 70s girls, heck, my 60s girls. If any of you did Twiggy makeup, I know you're good at makeup. My lash is about to lift off because it's one of those self-adhesive and I've worn it so many times I don't think it's adhesive anymore. Okay, that's all I'm doing. Tapping right over that black. Tap, move over, tap, move over, tap, move over. I'm not blending it. I'm not smoking it out. I want it to just go over the black pencil. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay. And then if you want whatever left here, you could take the tiniest bit and you could go under the under eye a little bit if you wanted. You don't have to. You could keep the under eye a little bit. I think I have chai under my eye from this morning. I put my makeup on at about 11 this morning, 10:30, 11, and it's now 5:30 at night. Look at that. Who's ready to start having fun with makeup again? Who's ready for some 80s Dynasty look? Let's do a little Dynasty. Let's do a little Dallas. Let's do a little Falcon's Crest, a little Knots Landing. What am I forgetting? I think I named them all. Charlie's Angels. Okay, and then we're gonna take just that little tiny bit of powder. I'm gonna use my big fat Crystal Lee brush. And I'm gonna go over everything so I still have a beautiful glow, but I'm not like too shiny, because I know some of you hate that. Now some of you, if you like the shine, you can leave it. I'm just doing this because I know it really does bother some people when you have a shiny face. It distracts. They can't focus on anything else because all they see is a shiny face. And then I'm looking in the mirror and I'm real glowy in person. Look at that. So there's a beautiful glow, but then I'm like diffused and airbrushed so that I don't look like I just stuck my face in a vat of grease, okay? So there you go. Pretty, pretty. Okay, so the lips are raspberry. Yeah, no. The lips are Mulberry pencil, satin, Mulberry satin pencil, and Sugar Plum, which has a microscopic glitter. Just microscopic. Let me see. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Just microscopic. And then the blush is Dahlia, which you know is my #1. I use it almost every day of my life. But then I also used, hold please, Renaissance. Look how pretty Renaissance is right there. It's like a burgundy brown. And then on my eyes, I have a tiny bit of Renaissance. And then let's see these colors, because I don't remember any of these names, because I never wear our pigments. I forget about them. Let me know in comments if you want to see more pigments, but I forget about them. Okay, this one is Everly. I'm gonna have a fit if they discontinued any. I don't think they discontinued the pressed pigments. And Lyra. Lyra is the eggplant. Okay? And there you go. And then the feather blot powder. That's all I used today. Oh, and then the black silk pencil. Love the black silk. My friend's a makeup artist and she's like, is it really good? I said, well, I double cleanse my face and I'm really thorough and I still have traces of it on. So I have to go back in with micellar water for 3-step cleansing. She's like, heading over there now, adding to cart. I'm like, yeah, it's that good. It's real good. So anyway, there you go. Okay, so there we are. A little updated, modern 80s Dynasty makeup. I love it. I could have gone a little more colorful and ham on the eyes, but I'm just gonna keep it like that. Anyway, let me know what you think in comments. Please let us all know, what products did you get from all of our new collection? I would love to hear what everyone got, what you're loving, what you're like, I haven't heard any negative feedback, by the way. I have not heard one negative feedback. People love these new products. They're all made in Korea. We're all so excited about it. I'm trying new combinations every day. So let us know in comments what you got, what you love. If something was kind of off or a miss for you, let us know. I want to hear about it. And then let me know if you want to see more glamour, we'll call it Dynasty makeup, okay? Let me know if you want to see more of this in the future. That's it for now. I love you. God loves you. I'll see you next Wednesday night. Bye for now.